Hi, I'm Dennis Gage. Thanks for tuning into My Classic Car, home of the certified car nut. Well, this week we're in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan for the St. Ignace Car Show. I love this event, and it's been going on for 32 years. Great people, fantastic cars, and a location to die for. Let's get around and check it out. Ed, I think you did it again.
I think you're right. I think this is a home run, and I'm real happy about this day.
32 years?
32 years of car shows in St. Ignace.
That is amazing, and you've been with it the whole time,
Every
right?
minute.
So this is your fault.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it certainly is. I take the blame.
Now, officially the title of the show is what?
It was registered as Straits Area Antique Auto Show. Then it was shortened to St. Ignace Car Show, and the further west it went, it got shorter to Ignace.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like out on the west coast?
Yeah, California guys call it Ignace.
It's just Ignace.
Yeah, and everybody seems to know where that is, so it works pretty well.
But it is one of those shows that, I mean, all you have to do is say the name, and everybody knows what you're talking
Pretty
about.
much, yeah.
I mean,
it's well known.
It really is. It's a standard in the hobby. Mm-hmm. And what a great destination to have something like this.
I know, it's perfect for vacationers. I mean, look at the backdrop here. So it's a perfect vacation car show deal.
So how big do you think you're going to be this year?
We should hit over 1,200 cars, I'm thinking. People love their cars and trucks. They don't mind if the gas is over $3, $3.50. They may mind, but they're going to do it. And they came north this weekend.
They sure did.
Proved it right.
I mean, this is a show where people just kind of seem to come and kick back.
Yeah, it's not a concourse judging event. Never was meant to be.
Yeah. Well, everybody else gets to do that. You and I actually don't have to work. You got a show to run.
We have to work, yes.
I got one to shoot. Let's sneak a peek at a couple cars and then let's get
Great.
down to work.
Sounds good. Thank you much.
Let's go.
Okay.
Welcome back to My Classic Car. This is a great car.
Thank you.
This is beautiful. 63 Merc Monterey. This caught me on a lot of levels. I love Mercs. I like green cars. And it's an original, right?
Yes.
Unrestored original.
Exactly.
How many miles?
6,300.
How do you keep a car 1963 down at 6,300 miles?
I trailer it a lot.
Well, what's its story? How long have you had it?
I've only had it for 2 years.
Yeah.
I bought it from a friend of mine who's a classic car dealer. And he took it in on trade from the nephew of the folks who originally bought the car. And
They obviously didn't drive it much.
well, it had gone into storage in 1964 after a divorce situation.
Oh, I see.
And came out in 95. He had it for 10 years, got it roadworthy again, and decided he wanted a hot rod.
Wow.
So
And so you are the beneficiary
Exactly.
of that. Oh, man. Now this is not only a 63 unrestored Merc Monterey, but this is the S55 package.
that's correct.
Now what made that
Well,
the S55?
The S55 was kind of an engine interior combination. It has front and rear sway bars. It has the 390 engine in it, and it has bucket seats with the floor shift and a little bit nicer interior.
Yeah, the interior is absolutely gorgeous. And again, I mean, just with 6,000 miles, this is it. Well, I love the way the windows come up and down is so bizarre. It almost looks like, oh, gee, you need to line your window.
Yeah, and I actually had a friend roll it down. She goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, I broke your window."
no,
that's
how it
okay.
works. And this had what they called the breezeway window.
Yes,
right?
yes,
So it's a power window that went all the way down.
that's correct.
Oh, that is so nice. And all the way to the back. She's just absolutely beautiful. The chrome and even the flat black detail work between the chrome is unscratched. It's like showroom.
Yes, it's very good condition.
And there's a lot of real estate here too. This is a big car.
Very big.
Now you said it had the 390 engine?
That's correct.
Let's go up and look at that. Now, was the 390 the base engine?
Well, the S55, the standard engine was a 394 barrel.
Yeah.
And this has a 392 barrel in it.
No.
It was a no-cost option.
So they didn't charge you to make it less?
Yeah, exactly. You pay the same price.
So that probably makes this even more rare.
Yeah, the Mercury Club says that there were less than 50 of these built.
Wow, what an absolute time capsule. I love this car. I'm crazy about Mercury's, but like I say, you got me on a lot of levels, and that plate wasn't too bad.
Oh, yeah, gotta have that.
Thanks, man, Jeff. Great
Thanks,
car,
Dennis.
buddy. Welcome back to My Classic Car. Well, Harry, this is one you don't see every day either. A 65 Rambler Marlin. This is one radical Rambler.
Yeah, for American Motors and the Rambler, yes, it was very radical design.
Yeah, I mean, you know, this wasn't your stodgy, staid Rambler. This is a wild machine.
Yeah.
And this car actually predated the Charger by a whole year.
Yes,
right?
it did.
With a similar body style.
Right.
Well, I remember these when they came out. I thought they were really cool. And one of the trademark things about these cars, they were all the two-tone paint job. You always had this contrast
Right.
color in the center, right? And,
Right.
And the spear too.
Yep. Yeah, it ran from the windshield right down the roof line down to the bumper across the deck lid.
And there were a lot of, I mean, there was like a turquoise and tan, and there was, I think, a green, and I mean, they really stuck out. The interior looks pretty good too. You must have redone that, or had it
Well,
redone.
I had the interior redone. It was totally rotted out at the time when I purchased the car.
Well, you still have a pretty Rambler dash to it. I mean, it's pretty Rambler there.
Yeah,
But it had air conditioning.
air conditioning. Yeah,
It's kind of an interesting option. I mean, 65 air conditioning wasn't all that prevalent,
it
really.
wasn't that prevalent, and I don't even think they had a real plan on how when they were going to put them in the car. If the car happened to be there and the unit happened to be there, then
They
went
came
in the
together,
car.
right?
Yeah, it came together. Yeah, that's it.
Well, probably the same thing with the engine. You could have got a lot of different engines with these cars. What did you come up with this one?
Well, they had two 6-cylinder engines and two V8s. I got the top of the line 6.
So you got the inline 6? I love this 6-cylinder. It doesn't get enough respect. And this is a driver too, obviously. I mean, this thing's seen some mileage. How many miles you got in the car?
Well, it's going to turn over, on the way home, it's going to turn over to all zeros.
Ooh, first time around?
First time around, yes.
That's still really good.
Right. The engine itself's got close to 50,000 miles on it.
So it's been redone once?
Yeah, since it was been rebuilt, yep.
Well, she's a great looking car. I've always, and then you treat it like a car too.
Got to keep it shut.
Boom.
Got to make sure it's shut. Yep.
I like that. Thanks a lot, Harry. Great car.
Thank you.
Big fish.
Big fish, yeah.
Well, Charlie, this is great. I love these land yachts, and this 59 Buick is definitely a land yacht. This is an Electra 225, the deuce and a quarter. And this has been in your family for a while, right?
Correct, yeah. My dad purchased this car in the mid-70s, about 73, 74, and in the late 80s, or early 90s, excuse me, he decided to sell it. And I decided to go ahead and offer him the best offer that he got for it so that we could keep it in the family.
Yeah.
And at that point in time, I was living in Colorado, and him and my mother showed up for a vacation, and he drove that thing all the way out to Colorado and gave it to me.
Here you go, boy.
And I said, no, it's your pile. You take care of
Well,
it.
no, you're actually from here, though, right?
Yeah.
You're from St. Ignace.
I grew up here.
Wow, and
Went to school here.
This car was in some of the early St. Ignace shows.
Yes. Yep.
That's
My father
so
used
cool.
to drive it in the parades, early parades. And,
Man, well, these cars with these fins this is art.
Yeah.
And it's just almost like bat wings, but all the way back, and those fins start clear up there.
It has a beautiful line. That's what people say.
Really
they don't make
does.
lines like that anymore. And it was the last year of the big fin.
Man,
59 was about 60. They were pretty much gone. They
And
were
what a
flat
hu-
and gone.
And what a huge deck here.
Yes.
It must have a massive trunk. Can
It does.
You open it up? I want to see
Sure.
the trunk. Oh yeah. I mean that's when they made trunks.
Yes.
That's your 3, 4, maybe even 5-body trunk.
Correct. Big monster car. Yes.
Yeah, it's dynamite. Now you've obviously redone the car, and it's a 4-door hardtop, but who needs a convertible when you've got this much glass and this much open? I mean, my goodness, this sucker's big.
Yeah. No AC though.
No AC?
No
well,
AC.
that wasn't that common in 59.
Right. It was an option, but
Original interior, pretty much, isn't it?
correct. It is.
Man, I mean, the fabric, I can't believe this.
It's got about 80,000 miles, original miles on the car.
That was good fabric then.
Yeah, it was.
Now, this would have had the 401 engine in it.
401 V8.
Let's have a look at it.
All right.
Of course, Buick always called these things 445s because that was the torque spec on it, but original engine?
Original engine. I did have it rebuilt this year because I was doing all the work on the car. That was the time to do it.
It's great that you kept it. Boy, now there's another hood that rings like the Liberty Bell, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Boom.
A lot of metal.
This is a land yacht. The deuce and a quarter. I love these, Charlie. Thanks for bringing it out,
Appreciate
man.
it. All right.
Welcome back to My Classic Car. This is one trick truck, Mike. I love this baby. I saw this from afar and I just had to come talk to you about it. This is really cool. It's a what? It's a 54?
1954.
F100 Ford.
F100, yep.
You know, I think what I like is I like kind of the mix of old school high tech you got in here. You and your dad built this as a project?
Yep, we did it ourselves in my garage. Took us about 18 months.
Well, that's not much.
Well, long weekends. Long weekends, every night.
The paint's really interesting. I mean, you call it satin, suede, what do you call it?
It's basically flat black primer. This
Really?
is actually primer. We shot a Flex and Flat PPG product for moldings over top of it so that it's sealed. So we can wipe it down, wipe it off with Wipe and Shine.
What a great idea.
The bugs don't stick.
But you did a nice job.
Yeah, we didn't chop the top because we're both kind of tall, so
Yeah.
we got plenty of headroom. So the ride quality is nice, and we like to sit up high and see where we're going down the road. So we left the stock cab in it.
Well, I bet you didn't leave the 6-cylinder in it either, did you?
No, that didn't quite get it done either, so we had to step that up a little to a big block.
Well, let's have a look at that. Oh, you even put the trick opening on. That's nice. Now somebody builds a kit for those, right?
Yep, that came from mid-50s.
This engine looks awesome. I mean, you dressed it up nice too.
Yeah, no billet aluminum, just wanted to keep it simple. Looked like it might have been something you'd have pulled out of an old race car or something in the 60s or late 50s, and dressed it up a little bit to make it safe.
Cobra valve
powerful.
covers, Cobra air cleaner kit. With this front up, I mean, it shows so well, just sitting open. It's an awesome truck. I'm so glad you brought it out, and I love the father-son piece of it, Mike. That's very cool, man.
I appreciate it, thank you.
Man, Dick, this is a beautiful 39.
Thank you.
It is a 39, right?
It is a 39 and a combination of a little 42.
I thought there was some 40.
Yes, there is.
But I love this because it's such a subtle job of a street rod. I mean,
Thank you.
Really, I mean, you kept almost a stock body.
Yes, the whole idea is to hide the street rod aspects of the car with a subtle touch.
Yeah. Now she does seem to sit a little lower.
Yes, yeah. It's got a Mustang front end in it, the equivalent of a 2.5-inch drop.
The dash is that's one of the most beautiful dashes I've ever seen.
Thank you. The dash is very subtle. For instance, this used to be the cigarette lighter. It's now the starter.
I like that.
We've got what used to be the radio controls are now the air conditioning controls, and of course it's got cruise and tilt, and it's got air and a hidden CD and radio.
Beautiful sloping lines in the back, and here's another place where it's not really a 39.
No,
right?
originally 39 convertibles all had a rumble seat. It was last year for the rumble seat on a convertible, and we decided to go with a trunk in this car. As an example, this is a show that comes to very, very good use. My wife travels with me, and of course,
you need that trunk.
She doesn't travel light. That would be a private,
that's a polite
term.
That's
Yes,
a polite way to put
right.
it.
Yes.
But that really looks nice, and it is nice having the extra space.
Yes,
in the
it
trunk,
is.
But you
Yes,
get
it
that
is.
slope down here, and when you fired that up, I'm pretty sure it doesn't have the flathead in
No,
it anymore,
no, it's
right?
got a 355 Chevy in it.
Oh yeah, I love the carburetor setup. What is that?
That's an outfit up in Oregon that provides those Rochesters and those air cleaners and the mechanical linkage.
So it's all mechanical linkage?
Yes, yes,
How
it
tough is that to?
Not a problem. Not
Really?
a problem to maintain at all. No. It's done with the original GM type air conditioning unit and lines. To kind of go along with more of a retro look rather than the everything all polished and billet aluminum type look that's very popular today.
Well, you sure brought a beauty, and I hope you bring it back for years to come.
Well, thank you very
Dick,
much. I appreciate that.
Great car,
Thank
man.
you.
Oh man, what a show and what a setting. St. Ignace really is one of those destination events. It's a ways up here to the UP of Michigan, but believe me, it's worth the trip.